I don't know how this has gone as well as it has. Live bill reaction, Pog.
Thank you. This is what I have whenever I usually watch your streams.
Ah! Do I have exclamation mark? Okay, I do. So I don't need to catch this thing. I can just kill it. I mean, if it lives, I'll... Okay, well, I guess it technically will live. Cool. No shinies. One day I'll get a shiny unknown.
I believe in you.
It's on my to-do list. Oh, that backfired. I need a Good Nature Honchkrow or Murkrow. I actually do need a Good Nature Honchkrow. I should probably try to catch
Hello
some of
there on
these guys.
stream. I see you in chat.
Meh. Okay, well. Fine, I can just catch a Murkrow.
Just a little tired. We're also just gonna, for personal reasons, we're pretending the ending gets this fight never happened.
Just to, yeah, make things interesting for you.
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, we play video games to enjoy them, not to be super annoying about stuff.
Ain't that the truth, brother? Okay, and yeah, those fights are tough. They really are. My expert thoughts.
I don't think I needed to hit him with that, oops. Okay, where to now? I still do need shiny Bronzor. I do have a shiny Bronzor. Sorry, but it's a seeing you play games with it. Nah, I've always been an earbuds kind of guy. I just find him slightly more comfortable for me personally.
Here's some epic, no copyright sounds music.
Okay. 2 Bronzongs. Ores. These are ores. The other thing I was going to say is we technically could also cheat you gems in.
True.
Because you'd be able to get those, you just have to spend way too much time running back and forth and getting a million encounters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying, yeah, we should rely on them, but it's an option. First, you play with speakers. I do stuff with speakers usually, actually, when I'm not streaming, but I don't want to cause, like an echo or anything for the stream, so I wear them. This is usually actually the only time I wear them. Yeah, I'm just gonna go fight these guys. Excuse me. Looks like Teddy Ursa can evolve. We're gonna have to basically just check every night to see if it can evolve, because it only evolves on full moons. You got into Fortnite esports, you can't get uncomfortable, you lose in the game. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, you need to have as much comfort as you can get. Whatever works best.
I do think it'd be funny, like, I know it's probably not the greatest play, but just to never worry about Reshiram, I was debating just putting a ground gem on my thing, but then that kind of, like, fucks me for the rest of the fight, I think.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
I just don't want to get hit by any of Reshiram's moves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it puts you in an awkward spot.
Yeah.
Someone in chat's full caps asking, "Did you?"
What? Okay, yeah. So the real answer is yes, I died. But what I've decided, because I realized I like super rushed my planning, because not to like throw rackmc100 under the bus, he has a schedule he upholds, and I just didn't
Yeah,
feel like
I got
want.
work and stuff too, and that's something you don't have to worry about as much.
Yeah, so I just didn't get a lot of time to plan, so I literally just went ahead and got this going. F it, we ball. You have a better pick than live Bill reaction. Bill must always be there, unfortunately. He's like the mascot of my stream at this point. Yeah, no, I am debating the ground jump play just to get rid of fucking Reshiram.
I totally get that. Do you play on controller? Depends on the game. If I'm doing like a PC game, most of the time I'm using a keyboard and mouse.
Spoon.
I mean, a game like this, I have to use a controller.
Okay,
but...
this is. How'd you get this photo of me, dude? Okay.
Can't believe they got a photo of you.
Can't believe this, man. Mods, ban this. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm like, I don't know. I really just don't want to take anything from Reshiram.
I feel you.
So I'm debating just earthquaking with a ground gem, because I outspeed and just kill it, you know what I mean?
Before I forget. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You could do the whole Switch, true, but that's basically one giant controller. If you're playing in portable.
So then after that, it'll send out Vanillux. I remember that.
Let's look at Yanma here. I don't have a shiny on Megan or anything. I don't think we have a shiny on
Which 6 are you bringing this time? Absolutely no clue. If I'm being honest, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, well that backfired. Can you explain the meta of this game? Like, I played Pokemon Go once and that's all I did. I mean, there's not really a meta per se. I mean, it's just like, this is a little bit different than the mainline Pokemon games where the general goal is just to, you know, catch Pokemon and then use them to beat 8 gym leaders. And then you take it on like an end challenge, which is usually something called the Elite Four, which is 4 Pokemon, and then a champion, which is a 5th person, or 4 trainers. This game is a lot less about like battles and just about, you know, catching Pokemon and completing random tasks. So. But yeah, the meta here is basically just catch cool Pokemon. That's about it. I guess, yeah, you can also just double check all your options to make sure there's not like a different thing you could run into Reshiram.
I was doing that a little bit, if I'm being honest. I just don't think there's anything that great to put into there.
Oh, I just
Swoobat's gonna do nothing. Bass, like, a lot of the Pokemon I could do just don't do anything to Reshiram and then get demolished.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Anything that could do it would, like, be far slower. Wow, I could Giga Drain against Reshiram with Shelmet to get back, to do exactly 1.6% damage.
So good. Alright, is this game about catching the Let's Go games? But I think it's pretty similar in a lot of ways to the Let's Go games in terms of the catching. I mean, except the difference is that the Let's Go games have a lot more trainers. This game is like very few trainer battles. Some more of like Blox Fruit and Roblox. I have shockingly never played Roblox, so I have no clue on that one.
Shelmet's really bad in general. That is true.
Yeah. The moral of the story. Just like, don't use Shelmet.
I was debating Jellicent, but Jellicent just doesn't output that much damage.
Yeah, it just doesn't have that high of a attack stat, unfortunately. Oh, I could try to catch that. Oops. The other stupid thing I just thought is you could rain dance.
On who?
That probably wouldn't help enough to make it worth the turn.
No, it doesn't.
But I'm just trying to think of funny, cheeky strats. I mean, like, yes, you should pull up with a full weather team.
Want to rate my squad in white? Sure. Also sucks without trading Shell and a Carablast, may as well be useless. Yeah, basically. They're, propaganda for why you should.
Okay, that's not what I want to go for.
And no, genuinely, I think my best answer is a fucking crocodile with a ground gem.
Nah.
Which kind of fucks me over for it having expert belt otherwise, but I mean, I'll probably be fine.
I used to make Roblox games like 3 years ago, but it doesn't make money unless you're really lucky, just like YouTube. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of luck with that sort of thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, expert belt just doesn't do that much more when it comes to damage.
Yeah, it's 20%.
Mm-hmm. So I do think going ground gem crocodile just to get rid of Reshiram is my play. Like, I think getting rid of that first. Like, I think I need to worry about, like, the big threats of each team.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I went. My biggest concern was Reshiram, and my second biggest was Hydreigon. Like, those are the things I planned for, like, first. That's bad. So in the last over here. Pink. There's another one somewhere? I guess I don't have a need for it.
Yeah, thankfully if I have ground gem, I outspeeded Oko it with Earthquake, so...
Hey, we take it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta actually have the item needed for Ursaring's evolution, my thing element, otherwise I can't evolve it. We gotta go do the mint stuff in a sec. Turn to the village. Oh yeah. Don't mince. I always forget the mince. Don't forget the mince.
Okay, ignore that I said that early, please.
What'd you say?
I'm sending that mainly to take notes.
Oh, okay.
Everything had a legal wage, so you know, everything except the sniping for mystery gifts. I mean, Servine. Hold on, I gotta look. That's Servine, Dredagon, Caldeo, Rodom, and that Meowth?
Yeah, it's a Meowth. You don't build a base, but like the more you play through the game, there's like a town, and the town gets bigger, and you get more options for stuff in town. So,
Um,
yeah, it's sort of like an expanding town kind of thing.
they kind of give you Rotom and those look like pretty low level. What level do you find Keldeo at? Typically.
On items.
Zach.
What?
What level do you typically find Keldeo at?
Honestly, I have no clue because it was an event, probably.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a mythical I4 Gore. Not
Yeah.
like our epic legendary Rotom. Don't tell me it's not legendary anymore. It's the Pluto of legendaries to me, okay, man? Because I got 15 for mystery gift. That is pretty neat. I'm glad you got that mystery. Rotom at 10. Dang. Okay.
Like villages. Yeah, they're kind of in a way like villages in Minecraft.
And then we got Goober, Juddy Gone. Solid team. Unfortunately lacking in feel, so I'm gonna have to give you only a 9. Sorry.
That's very understandable. Okay, I looked over and there was a fly on my wall and it jump scared me for a second.
Fly on the wall.
Go away, shoo! I'm trying to play Pokemon.
You got it as
Wait,
a
is that
mystery
shiny
gift to
Amazon?
lol.
Hold on. Am I crazy? Where'd it go? Bro, you did not play the shiny sound effect, did you? I did not hear that. I was so distracted by the fly. Is that Blissey asleep?
Both of them are shiny. Sheesh. Nice. I don't remember the other 2 Pokemon this guy has.
And finally, yeah, I've had 2 shinies today, and neither of them were in the thing where the increased shiny rate is. Just randomly on about.
Boofalot and B Sharp.
Do you like this game the best? It's definitely up there. I don't know if I'd call it like my favorite, but it's definitely in consideration. Oh wait, let me.
Oh, I now see the problem. Because if I don't have the belt, I can't one-shot the B Sharp.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be annoying.
You know, maybe I'd say Tuco. Take up to like around. Take up to 67.2% damage. Again, it's gonna be no crit. I'm assuming if it, honest to God, if it, it would be a shame if my game just crashed if the Reshiram crit me on the first turn. Unless I have a better answer to B Sharp. No. What if I bring 2 ground types?
You have to say, yeah, I think you can have, actually you can have an autosave turned on, but I turned it off because it's bad for shiny hunting in this game. Which is just looking for rare, different colored Pokemon. So.
Do you like all Pokemon? Impidimp is a Pokemon, so no. Next. Sorry.
How could you?
Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Okay, I guess I'm just now flying around and looking at random Pokemon for shinies.
Yeah, I think. What if I fucking bring Crocodile and Excadrill?
I mean, you very much could.
Impidimp is just the 5th Teletubby. Impidimp is like that annoying little brother that nobody likes.
Damn. Impidimp haters be like.
Fuck. You would get it. Excadrill with Earthquake, Oko, Speed.
Oh, my brain. I would like to see my Pokemon because I want to move my new friend. Hello there, shiny Ambipom. I put the Apom somewhere, didn't I? Where did I put the Apom?
Dude, I could even do Brick Break if I really wanted.
Aha. God, we are running out of box space so much.
Brick Break.
I'm gonna have to fucking figure something out. Okay. Turn this to the village. Okay, we need 9 more captures too, and then we can get a new nature mint thingy. Let's see. What do we got? But we do have a shiny. But we do have 2 Quillfish, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's go for this. We have a shiny Goodbye. I'm still looking for a shiny Gibble, but we can go for a shiny Garchomp. Not that that's that exciting of a shiny, but it's just we take it. Okay. I guess we could take a look at the other Alpha Pokemon over here just in case too. Off chance one of them ends up being shiny. No. See if I had good shiny luck with just random mons. No. No. Still looking for that shiny Nosepass. Some shinies barely have different colors. Yeah, there's definitely some that are on the weaker side. But, you know, hey, if it weren't for the bad ones being bad, the good ones wouldn't be as good.
You got a new Twitch profile picture? That's cute. I actually can't see profile pictures from chat, I don't think, can I? Wait, what if I click your username? Oh, I see it. Cute. I like it.
I feel like putting your VODs on YouTube and Twitch is kind of weird. The reason that happens is because Twitch deletes VODs for non-Prime members and benefit people after 7 days. And then if you have like Prime, Twitch Prime, or if you have you know, like a partnership or something, I think they last like 60 to 90 days, but they automatically delete after a while. YouTube doesn't delete them. I do save highlights of a lot of the gaming stuff, depending on if it's like a playthrough of a game on Twitch, though, so it's just kind of a neat spot to have it. Because that's specifically highlights, which then Twitch doesn't delete. So... yeah, that's why I upload them to YouTube. Gimme. Bonk. Aqua Tail.
You know, it's funny that for being a dark type, Hydreigon has no dark moves.
Yeah, yeah. They had to leave some weak spot on it.
Oh,
and the Johto games have a guaranteed shiny. They do, yeah. Legends Arceus does also have a guaranteed shiny as a Ponyta, funny enough. But yeah, you get the guaranteed shiny in Gyarados.
Wait, what do you mean the Johto games have a guaranteed shiny? Which one? Besides the
Gyarados.
1 in 8 egg? Oh, Gyarados, duh.
Yeah, the 1 in 8 egg is only in the original games too.
Ice fighting bug dragon. I was like, oh, fairy! This is the genre before fairy, damn it!
No, fairy would make this so much easier.
It would!
Yeah, no, fairy makes dealing with dragon types so much less miserable.
Oh yeah.
Which is why we can't have them. One of these good bites I'll catch. No, I won't. I lied. Is you? Is me. Depends on the dragon type. I guess most dragon types, I think fairy is still really good against, especially because fairy, a dragon can't hit fairy type. I mean, there's a few specific things. Okay, here, yeah, my girlfriend is streaming. I can put the link in a second. But But yeah, it depends on the drag. I mean, like Dragulge, I guess, would be a weird one because it has poison typing. But like most dragon types, Fairy is really good into. At least on a, ignoring movesets per se. I mean, there's some niche scenarios, but. But we don't have those to work with. Bonk. Reshiram's part fire.
Yeah.
Does fire resist fairy?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Other than Radical Red.
That would help. I always forget some of the resistances. No, that does make it a little tricky, but it's still pretty solid, I'd say. I mean, because even then, Reshiram still can't hit you with a dragon move, and if it's pure fairy, it's not like weak to fire. And it still has neutral stab fairy damage, which is solid. A lot of fairy types do get pretty versatile move pools anyway. Duraludon, Duraludon and Archulon is a little bit of a worse matchup. That's a fair one, but as I said, most cases. Okay, let me evolve Bunny or you figure out what trait I want to go for next. Excuse me.
I feel like I want to do the Saws book. I don't know what item I want to make it hold. Maybe Miracle Seed?
You can get that. You could also get, was it Energy Root or whatever? That increases the amount of healing you get.
Oh, Big Root?
That's also technically a possibility.
Okay.
I guess I will do this Glameow. Or this Purgly into Glameow. Ah. Give me those. I still thought he's a strong, super effective stab move on Reshiram. No, that's definitely true. But I feel like something like Clefable could answer pretty well still, because Reshiram, at least in this game, Reshiram is a pure special attack build, and like Clefable's pretty good, especially bulky wise. Like, I mean, there's some, it just depends. I do not need Weasel. Let's go back to Mylands.
Good night, Wee.
Good night. Sleep well.
Okay. Give the Grav berries. What is monetization turned on Twitch? I believe you have to become a partner. I don't know the specifics, to be honest, because I haven't hit it. Blissey's a normal type. Yeah, Blissey would do really well into Reshiram. That's yeah. Yeah. Pokemon's never a, like one shoe fits all kind of. Ooh, wait, do you all fight me? You'll just like run away weirdly. These are weird. What? Okay. They like don't attack, but they also don't let you catch them. It's so weird. Well, may as well just try to catch him for the fun of it. Cool. Yeah. It's fine if they run away. It's quicker. You know, they like their frames in the day for battle, but it's on when they run away. Nah! You come to a stage where the in-game enemies are a piece of cake, or is like, I'm at a point in the game, yeah, where I have like very strong Pokemon. So it's a bit easier than usual. I mean, there's still some really strong Pokemon you find, and there's, you know, some points where, yeah, you end up being stronger than what's around you, but I think that in this case it's mainly just because I've played the game for so long. See if I can catch any of these. Okay. Okay, I'm interested then in this Bonsly scenario. Where's that at? This way, okay. Bonsly will just run away, I'm pretty sure. Shouldn't have to worry about fighting him. Bonsly's gonna shit its pants and cry. Except for that one, that Bonsly's insane. These are level 60, huh? Ow. Okay, I'm gonna have to craft more balls soon. The sheer amount of Pokeballs I'm missing here.
Outside.
Any more? Oh, yeah, then there's the second stage. There's like nowhere to hide here, unfortunately. That wasn't the last one. Where's the one that ran away? Who ran away? Hello? Badoo? Badoo? Bonsly. But where are they? Where'd they go? Hello? Bonsly? Okay, we're gonna have to fly back. So I reset. Like now the enemies are annoying when you trade easily. Yeah, sometimes. Just Pokemon don't follow their own lore with some of their Pokemon. Yeah, no, totally. They sort of built up the impossible. Really? I thought I was gonna hit it.
Okay, so I'm assuming if I have Simisear defeat Vanilluxe, the only two Pokemon that have super effective moves are Caracosta and Archeops, but I think Stone Edge has a higher base power than Waterfall, so I'm assuming Archeops would come out first. Right?
Yes, Archeops would come off. It's really whoever is going to have the highest damage, not including stab.
Okay.
So if somebody else has higher... Like, it could also send in Bufalon, I think.
I'm talking about N right now.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Head charge 180 is stab. No, we'll go Archeops then.
Yeah, because Archeops, it has Vanilluxe, whose best move is a base 110 Blizzard, but that's not very effective.
Yeah.
Is it counting super effectiveness?
Super effectiveness is counted. Stab is not.
Okay, yeah, so it's probably gonna count Stone Edge, because that's 1.5 times a stab, right? Not stab, 1.5 times is super effective.
2 times.
2 times. Okay, so then it would count the base power 100 as 200, so it definitely would send out Archeops.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, you're planning. I like how I said, yeah, no, that's the first fight you're planning. You're not even planning the.
I'm like
Yes,
planning them
it's
both at the
like-
same time, I think.
Nah, you kind of. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you got a question in chat, Bridget?
This game music is fire. Thank you. I'm using no copyright sounds also. When you tell calculating damage, is that serious or sarcasm? A mix of both. I mean, on one hand, it's a little tedious. On the other hand, I can't say that I'm not used to doing math for the fun of it.
It's when you still have to mark waypoints after playing for so long. I mean, it just generally helps. It makes things go faster because I'm under an in-game time limit when I'm doing certain things. So the faster I can get to a location, the better. Like I'm sure I could figure it out, but this is just quicker.
One question he needs it for Archeops, and I think I know what I want my answer to be.
Let's go you.
I might have to do Bright Powder Samurott again. And let's see what holes I have in my team after I add that as my last member. Okay. Samurott with Surf. That's an Oko. But I'd be taking at most 64.1% damage, which is fine because I literally don't need it at all for the rest of that fight. And if I have Samurott out, let's see, the only Pokemon left, it's gonna send out probably Kling Kling, because Kling Kling has Thunderbolt? I'm going to just take that as my guess. That's the only super
is there
effective.
anything else that would do more?
Well, given base 90 power, super effective would be 180. No, nothing else is gonna do more.
Okay, then it would send in Kling Klang. I'm pretty like
Okay.
95%.
And then it has
chance.
Excadrill. An Excadrill between Caracosta and Zoroark would probably bait out the Focus Blast from Zoroark. Sawsbuck with Horn Leech. The hell is Sawsbuck? $62.5 at most. You see, are you good at math? I would hope so. I'm majoring in it right now, so I do like to think I like to think I'm okay at it. People call me the nerd of school, so I'm used to doing math for fun. I so feel that. I used to do math, like, outside of school. Like, my dad would give me, like, little workbooks for, like, math that was, like, my level or just a little above, just because I liked doing it outside of class, because I thought math was super cool. I still think math is super cool. I did it competitively in high school. I tried to revive it in college, our competitive math team. It didn't work, but nobody else wanted to do it, but, you know. Math's personally one of my better subjects until pre-calculus. That makes sense. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I actually think calculus is probably one of my favorite ones. Although I do have to say, like, probability statistics is like my favorite overall when it comes to math. That stuff is fun. And then they bring out until they bring out like the stupidest distributions. Like, who is like? It's like, okay, yeah, normal distribution, sure. Binomial distribution, sure. Poisson distribution. I don't know why you're speaking French at me, but sure. F distribution? The letter F? Just F? Oh my god, no, let me... Sorry, I'm sidetracking. I'm pulling out my notes because there was a note that, like low-key pissed me off a little bit. Like, there were some distributions where I'm like, you're just pulling my leg. I think it was this one, lecture 8. Let's scroll through, let's see what I have in the notes. Sorry. Stream, you're not saying this because it might have like my legal name on here. I don't want to show that on stream. What? Sign test was fine. Oh yeah, they had the Will Coxon sign rank test, so the sign rank test was very nice, but they just pull out names. Oh, that's right. The U test. The U test. You guys like U distributions? I don't. I don't even know U distributions.
Calculating like how common they are in like the English alphabet, like language?
No, this is like things have like a shit ton of stupid ass distributions you use to figure out their probability.
Oh, okay.
There are so many different distributions. I miss when she was just normal, binomial, exponential, Poisson, maybe geometric, if you felt like it. Like, you know, things that made sense. The real ones. These absolutely insane distributions, on the other hand, like the... Get out of here! You know what I mean? Like, they're just making things up now. Alright.
I opted to not beat up the Pachirisu.
I like how in the end fight, everyone got like a 1v1.
Nah. Hey, that's just how planning works sometimes. Okay. We can head back to the base. Me seeing the damage calculator on your screen is making me go, ooh, I want to do damage calcs like a fucking psychopath.
You can do it too. I'll send you my document if you want to help me do, like, there's some things I might ask you about because there's some I've just been holding off because I'm like, I have no clue. Yeah, let me just send you my edited document if you'd ever like to take a look. I just have to figure out Hydreigon, Electros, and Bouffalant for Getsus.
Because somebody, I don't understand anything. No, don't worry, I don't either.
You're 17? That's fine. This is like, I'm in a master's program. This is like grad school mathematics. So it's entire... I barely understand it, to be quite honest, so like, you're fine.
Oh, did you send me the thing of the team? Or just everything?
Everything.
Okay.
I
Did you
can
combine the two sheets, or was it just the stuff I sent you?
The stuff you sent me, I removed the things that I'm not using and I added the things that I am. Like,
okay.
Like my team of 6 is on there. Every Pokemon that's available should be on there. You will also, right above it, see my list of Pokemon.
Okay.
I didn't add their items yet, but...
To work on it probably would be you.
Like, personally, getting basic math within a few seconds of seeing it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm getting a little faster at it now that I do tutoring stuff. I will check over work and I still get kids who are like, how did you do that so fast? I'm like, dude, I go here, man. I don't know what to tell you.
For me, I'm not a huge fan of math. I used to like it, and then I kind of started not liking it.
That's because you got taught stupid-ass math. By stupid idiots. Me?
Now I'm a art major.
Hello.
I went to film school. Like a normal
I like
person.
Kino only, please.
So true. I like true Kino, like The Godfather and The Junkler.
Alright, show me Hydreigon. I still don't have a good answer to into this is the issue. I'm bringing this team of 6 and I still have nothing for it.
Right, Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
My only 2 Pokemon that outspeeded are Zebstrika and Swoobat.
Yeah, neither of those are doing shit to it, are they?
I speed tie on Scolipede, but it just dies to Fire Blast. And Haxorus also just eats shit.
Oh, seal just broke. What? Get back in that ball's feel.
I could try to find the money to pump 10 of the speed vitamins into my Archeops. If I want to U-turn strat it.
Possibility.
Anything's better than Carablast, man. You're preaching to the choir. But you know what's worse than Carabas? That's right. Impidimp.
My mom says it's a weird to have a friend who is 24, like at the age of 17, just in general. I mean, not inherently. I mean, the relationship. I mean, it depends on the relationship.
Yeah, like I mean,
it's definitely not like common, but there can very much be healthy friendships between people of that age range. It's just not like super common per se.
Yeah, no, like I think it really depends. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't think you should be like super close with people way older than you when you're younger, just because, like, I mean, especially when they're on the internet, you know what I mean? Or honestly, anywhere. Just like always keep like adults at like at least some arms. Like, if I'm being perfectly honest, at least when you're like a minor. They tend to back off once
that's
you're
just a general safety tip for, I mean, anyone even.
Like, even just in general, like, with internet stuff, I mean, the best way to stay safe is just, you know, like, don't reveal, like, your real-life information. I was very stupid, and I did that to, like, a lot of online friends when I was, like 13. Like, I still went by my real-life name for a long time online, and now, for the most part, besides on these streams, like, for most social medias, I just don't use my real name. Because it's easier. Like,
any interesting?
And then also just making sure you're like having like age-appropriate conversations with people that are like older than you. Because I remember when I was younger, like there were like adults around me who like would definitely not talk about like family-friendly stuff. Like it would really veer into like adult-only territory, and they just did not care. Pro tip: if the adults in your life do that, don't do that. That's not kosher.
What are we going for? Oh, yeah.
No, I was first grade CC. I've been friends with him for 11 years. Oh, was this like a real life friend?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you did jump to internet friends, and I don't think that was necessarily.
I just kind of assume. I mean, maybe just because we're online.
What they say about assumptions. Sometimes
My bad.
they're wrong.
Okay, in real life friends, also just don't give them too much. Like, if it's like, and not in this case. No, I just meant like just don't give them too personal of information. Like, and also again, I think the age-appropriate conversation one still applies here. Like, I just kind of assumed internet because most people online kind of start, you know, mainly socializing online. But, you know. I don't know how to nicely say because I feel like I'm just saying, like, all of you are online. I've been with him for, I did see that, yeah.
Yeah,
in that case,
it's like, known him for a long time.
I mean, like, I'm guessing your mom knows this guy then, if it's been 11 years? Like, I don't know, like in that case, like if it's been that long, it's definitely not weird. I'm sorry, like again, as long as you're keeping it real, like okay, like can you give some advice here? This is your stream and then your chat.
What?
I'm the one having to give all the advice, and you're just like, I don't care.
I gave my advice.
You're like, share your social security number with adults, actually.
No, I never said that. I mean, I don't have any, like, crazy advice to give. I was just saying, yeah, like, it's possible to have a healthy relationship, and it sounds like you've known them for a long time.
Yeah, so, like, there's definitely nothing wrong with it.
So as long as, yeah, boundaries are respected and, you know, and as long as it's anything you don't, like, expect from a friend your age at this point, I'd say.
Anything most kids know their social security number yet? You'll be shocked how many people who are under 18 would know their social security number. To be fair, I could also
really good at that.
I could also just be like not in the norm. Like I just like know.
It's probably decent, but by like 17.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, given what jobs people start getting at 16, there's definitely people in that around that age that probably, you know, just are eager to get to that stage in their life. And I mean, it sounds like, yeah, you have common interests and stuff, so like, I don't think it's that weird. Yeah, as long as they're not like, I don't know, trying to get you to do drugs and stuff, like, you know, nothing, as long as it's, yeah, what you'd expect out of, I think, generally a friend around your age in terms of, yeah, respect and the way they treat you and all that. I mean, obviously, I don't know the whole scenario, but damn, you ran away, Rufflin. Yeah, if you have friends, yeah, okay, I was the one that was, yeah, as long as it's not like a scenario where it's like your only friend. I mean, if you have friends your age too, and yeah, like I don't know. I don't think I have much more of valuable input per se. But yeah, I mean, as long as you feel that you're respected and, you know, they're not, you know, pressuring you to do anything or anything like that, it's generally fine. I was saying, I mean, like, it is kind of uncommon for that to happen. It's not like super common, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's like bad. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to. Some people who. All right. He's really into Pokemon. That's why he's watched you a few months ago. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, common interests are a good way to build friendships. Whereas some people who bully do so because they don't know any different, which is that's another point of conversation. Yeah, I mean, bullying. Yeah, there's a whole load of reasons why people may bully. Have I heard about Y2K4 yet? Do you mean are you talking about like there was that like something Windows update or something? I don't know exactly what it was. That caused a bunch of systems to crash from an update.
I did hear about that.
Which is just kind of funny. Bergman, you're not allowed to be angry. What? I forgot Bergmites get angry. Every airport. Yeah, that is pretty. Yeah, the whole thing is very crazy. Yeah, I haven't heard a ton about it. But yeah, I know like a shitload of things went down, didn't they? Which I don't know. I just kind of find it funny because I'm weird. Obviously I feel bad for the individuals who are affected by it. Your plane boarding pass got handwritten because of that? I did hear that was happening, yeah. Which is very funny to like practically go back to the ye olden days for a brief period because of it.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is cheating to just put in money for vitamins.
How many do you need, I guess, is the question.
So I want 10 speed vitamins for Archeops is like the more reasonable one.
So you just want like 1 Carbos?
No, 10 Carbos.
10 okay.
And so that's the more reasonable one. You're not gonna like this next one.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I can't say it.
Okay, well, I gotta answer some questions from it. Funny. I mean, funny. Just like how grand of a scale something so simple.
I know.
Like something so big got messed up from something so small. I mean, it's probably more funny to me as I was not affected in any way by it. It seems like the people who are most hurt by it are corporations and stuff anyway, outside of people being inconvenienced. So it's more just the absurdity of it. To be like, so many things got shut down because someone just like slightly messed up an update. And does normal really completely exist? No, not really. I mean, normal is, is kind of subjective. And normal varies from, like, culture to culture. That's kind of is like a random wiki, but on steroids, or fandom wiki. It really is. It's not funny for me because you're into programming. No, it makes sense. Yeah, as someone who's not, just from an outside observer perspective. Now, I'm sure, I probably did cause a lot of problems for people. I think it's, for someone who, has, like, no connection to any of it, it's easier to look at it and just chuckle at it. Than if, someone who's directly affected or what have you. Oh, that one I wasn't even fighting.
Hey, Sad.
Yes.
So what was your solution to Hydreigon?
Mine? Do you want a hint or do you just want the full-blown answer?
Can I have a hint?
Okay. Weather.
Weather?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that helps me not in the slightest. Is it like... Oh, is it like sand for Sand Rush Excadrill?
That was not the one I had in mind, and I think we're not guaranteed to have that ability. There's actually, and there's another thing, but Sand Rush theoretically could work. That just requires some more specific stuff to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, where's the other Bronzor? Okay. Oh shit.
Was sand still the weather, though?
Oh, was it the weather I was thinking of?
Yeah.
Sand was not the weather type that I was thinking of.
What the fuck? Sun?
Yes.
Why? It's Hydreigon. What's Sun gonna do?
It has less to do with the Hydreigon and more to do with your Pokemon. No, it's like one data management company which everyone uses. I mean, everyone uses it. Every airport, every supermarket, every restaurant chain. 3 lines of code broke the. That is very insane to think about. And it also sounds like, yeah, I don't know. That makes me think this is just a case of the world shutting down because one company has a monopoly. I don't know. I just think of it from the capitalism perspective.
I also, stating the obvious, the guy who wrote that code is getting fired. Like, what?
Yeah, I almost feel bad for that guy. That's the worst thing. That guy's getting fired.
Okay, so I'm at a loss now because you said rain.
Sun. I said sun.
You said sun. Oh. Well, now I'm even more at a loss. What the fuck?
What does the game mean? Seems to have formed, doesn't it? I think it says that because, like, it says seem to have formed because, like, the lore behind these events occurring is like strange weather phenomenons. So, like, it's like, oh, science doesn't have the answer to why these are happening. So, something strange seemed to have occurred. Is kind of why they phrase it like that, if that makes sense. It's more of a lore thing. There's not really, like, any other thing. How do we know there wasn't some unethical hacker that caused it? How do we know it wasn't an ethical hacker that caused it? He just really hates monopolies and capitalism. And he's like, this... Actually, it's probably bad because, like, hospitals use it, but that's besides the point. Okay, maybe not ethical.
Okay, Zach, your sun thing is throwing me off to shit. What the fuck do you mean sun? Who on my team benefits from sun besides Simisear, and he ain't doing jack?
Oh god. Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh, it's not that guy. It's Microsoft to change the Windows code that broke the kernel drivers that broke the code. Oh. Yeah. I'm sure an individual would have had to have written the code, but I'm guessing it got past probably multiple people who were reviewing it.
Oh no, there's like a quality team and everything that somehow.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that had to have gone.
And a lot of people who are going to probably have to get talked to.
Yeah. Although, I don't know how simple of a mistake it would have been.
Yeah, it's rough.
If a lot of people didn't notice, I mean, it's probably something small. Again, yeah, so it sounds like it was 3 lines of code. Linos and magazine, but yeah.
Okay, anyways, you did not answer my question.
I'm trying to think if there's a way to... Like, I don't want to just, like, give you my answer.
I am asking you for your answer.
You just want me to bluntly tell you what?
I would like you to explain what the actual shit Sun is going to do for me.
Okay, well, it helps. One of your Pokemon has an ability that helps with Sun.
Alright, let's see. Alright, not you, 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 not you,
Excuse
not
me,
you.
Fly, that's my monitor.
Chlorophyll?
Fly, shoot! Shoot, no, you're on my headphone cord.
The real question is, who the fuck's gonna set up Sun?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was... I was working on a pretty limited thing, and I was only worried about the Getsus fight. So... You know, I mean, that makes it a little complicated. When I finish this thing here, I'm going to stop and try calculating something out of curiosity, too. Cloud Strike. Oh, yeah, Microsoft didn't know that Cloud Strike was doing an update, and Cloud Strike didn't know Microsoft was doing... Oh, wow. So it's like at this... Oh, wow. That is crazy. Like, the amount of things that just had to have gone wrong at the same time.
Alright. Hey, Zach, great news.
Yeah.
I don't have a single Pokemon that learns Sunny Day.
Via level up.
That's level up? I'll learn the
You're
long one
looking
by
at level up. There's
TM.
TM as well.
I see. I was gonna say that was a stupidly low amount of things that could learn Sunny Day. Alright, come on. Come on, Cordy. Crocodile, crocodile, crocodile. Show me it, show me it, show me it. It would be very nice if it was crocodiles. Then I could take a hit from the... So then I could just set it up while I'm with Kofagrigus, the least damaging Pokemon ever. Come on, baby! There's a lot of Pokemon here. I'm still scrolling. Damn it! Excadrill? Why do you learn Sunny Day?
Why not?
Oh, but I can't teach it to Crocodile? Awesome. Thanks, game. For nothing. The issue is Excadrill can learn it. But then I'd have to lead with Excadrill, and I can't do that. Or can I?
Is it because Excadrill's like too slow?
Yeah, Excadrill doesn't outspeed Reshiram.
How close
and would
is
die
it?
to...
I'm just curious.
Not at all close.
Okay, so it's not like just a couple EVs would push it over.
Like, okay, if I maxed out EVs, I would technically outspeed it, but I'd have to have pretty high EVs. I'm also unplugging my headphones because they have been beeping at me.
No worries.
Ouch, I almost pulled out my earring. Oof.
Yeah, and part of the reason my strategy with all this worked was because of the fact that I was going from the second fight.
That would do it.
I mean, I think you could definitely do it, but it would require you to do some pivoting around the Kofagrigus to make it work, which may become a little bit too difficult.
It just might be a little much. If I'm...
Yeah. But I will, yeah, I'm gonna do some calcs in a few moments. Because I like clicking buttons.
Also, I was gonna say it's your bedtime, but I forgot it's Friday.
Yeah. It's always Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah, no, it is. That's correct.
I have to get down on Friday.
Hey, we got ourselves a shiny Torterra.
No.
A bippity boopity. Okay, now I gotta evolve one of my Turtwig into a shiny Grottle. Which I believe is gonna be this one. Okay. Okay. I think chat has a bit of a delay. At least to be seeing it. So it shouldn't be huge. Okay. Let me just see what's going on in my box real quick. So we did get a shiny Bronzong, which is kind of nice. And a pretty full inventory. So I do have, I believe, shiny Bronzong. I don't have a shiny Bronzor. Yep, I do have Bronzong. Okay, we got like no more spots, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll worry about transferring stuff later. Like let's give us some pretty nice loading screens. They're pretty. Okay. Yeah. Let me get some stuff quickly set up for the damage calcs.
Alrighty.
Actually, let me unplug my Switch stuff real quick. So give me one moment, and then I'll mess with damage calcs for a teensy bit. One sec. Okay, let me get some stuff set up. I'm gonna change my stream game to black and white, even though I'm damage calculating. It's not like there's a damage calculating thing. Okay, Pokemon damage calculating. Gym leaders. Black and white. Let me quickly pull
Nice
up an
being able to stay up
import.
and sleep in on the weekend. I start every day, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Okay, the list you sent me is all the possible Pokemon you can use, right?
Yes. I've currently made a list of 6. The issue is that if you need to replace something, we need to then come up with a solution for the Pokemon that I've replaced.
I'm gonna see if I can come up with something that's. I'm just gonna completely work independently for a second and see what I come up with.
No, 100% go right ahead. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna just take a mental break.
Okay, I gotta figure out what. That's not the right desktop.
Yes.
Yeah, this works, I think, right? You can see everything. Cool. Okay. So let's pull up. We'll start with N. Restroom. The scary thing here. There's probably only a limited number of answers into it, for being honest. Okay, that has potential to work. This actually has potential to work too, I think. Well, a crit could be problematic. Nah, it's not super safe. That does way too much.
His voice sounds different. Yeah, it's because I had to mess with the volume because I took out my headphones.
You take much. You. No. Hell no. 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 Nope. Okay. We are gonna have to pull up some moves. Give me one quick second here. No, actually, I think about this is not going to work for a very specific reason. Because, yeah, I was like, well, yeah, Bulldoze Crustle into Reshiram, but the issue is once we take the first hit from Fusion Flare, it's a random move, and that's way too risky to switch in on, I think. Unless, yeah, because Crocodile dies to crit. Okay. Yeah, that would be risking crit, but I think this is just an alternative, yeah. This, yeah, it's not going to outspeed. That risks crit. That does nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. No. And out of curiosity, how many EVs would you need to make this work? Way too many. Okay. And that would just bring it to healing range anyway. But this does never die to crit. It's just then you wouldn't have it for the rest of the fight. Okay. Okay, yeah. So okay. Let me pull out a notepad here. Just as a thing to write this all down in. I need to know. So there's 3 things I found that work. So I'm pretty sure even if we're, let's see, we're at what, 41? I'm doing that right, at -2. Oh, never mind, that wouldn't work. I mean, that could work though if it would just have to be a rock gem. Then that would do enough, but then it risks healing range. In which case, because how much does... Yeah, okay. I don't think our games works there. Yeah, okay. That's probably... we have very limited options into this. I feel really overwhelmed. I totally get it. It took me a long time to get like the hang of all this.
Oh, the damage
so I can't
calcing,
say I
or
blame you. Yeah.
yeah, it's a
But
lot.
yeah, once I figured it out, it felt good. Actually, one other thing I look at. Not that this is great, but yeah, this probably wouldn't be the right call actually. But we could technically bulldoze it. If we had bulldoze, and we could, I guess at this point, we may as well, if we're gonna be using a ground gem, we may as well fucking not even bother. Yeah, and if it's a crit, right now, okay, it's pretty much just Crocodile. And maybe you, but yeah, crit wouldn't be too problematic. But, well, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think Crocodile Ground Gem is by far the safest option.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say we kill Crocodile. I should probably pull up the fucking Pokemon Black and White and fight. I gotta have the team. Okay, cool. So we kill a Crocodile. That baits in... Does Blizzard and Focus Blast have the same? damage, or is Blizzard slightly better? You're 110. You're 120. Focus blast is 120. Is there anything else that would do more? Okay, so this would pull in Zoroark then. We'll go for Focus Blast. Personally, no. I honestly prefer light mode like a crazy person. Ah! I know, looking at this is like chaos. Okay, so it goes Zoroark.
Tell Zach he stinks. I can't go into his stream to tell him he stinks so bad. Oh, of course, I got you. Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
You kind of stink.
No. Bam. Ground Gem. Zoroark comes in for Focus Blast. Okay. Not a lot. Wow, not very much out speeds. That does way too much. Do we have any good answers into Zoroark, really? Yeah. It's gotta be something safe. Because, yeah, it doesn't kill. Me looking at Stunfisk. Man tries to make Stunfisk work again. No, that's too risky. Well, because what? We pivot through you. Yeah, but then even if what? We risk double crit on that. What do you take? It's going. We can't get crit. Okay, comes in for Focus Blast, which just say Golurk for the moment. Switch. Oh wait, that's right. I keep thinking. Oh my god, I've been fucking pivoting in my head. You could free switch.
Yep.
My brain's like, okay, Zoroark's gonna come Focus Blast. We gotta switch a Ghost type, so we missed that. And then on the Night Slash, we have to. And I'm like, oh wait, I can just pick the Pokemon we switch into.
It's 1v1, yeah. We're good.
Jesus. Okay, that makes things so much easier. Okay, so if we kill with Crustle,
He just, I don't think any kind of sucks, but you know. I mean, yeah, that's true.
Is I'm the only one who plays video games like Minecraft and Fortnite with me? Some parents do. My parents have no clue how to do video games. Yeah, no, so I tried as a kid, and then I eventually just gave up. So Crustle is gonna then bait in. Ooh, that's awkward. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's 1v1, so it's either Archeops or Caracosta. Stone Egg, I would assume. And then, let's see. So for Archeops, what is our safest answer? You're going to be too low and take away too much damage anyway. Too much damage. Way too much damage. Nope. Nope. Let's see. How creative am I going to have to get here? Okay, that. Well, okay, wait. Well, we do just enough damage that it's going to be in Defeatus. That. Ooh. Nah, double crit would be problematic. Instead of this, let's say you had. This is a 90% miss chance, though. I have this planning of the boss fight. I can't believe how the boss fight will be like. Matt, we do it on stream. Bridget will be. She's the one doing the fight. So I won't be, but She will. Okay, so you get back. No, that doesn't work either. Okay. Let's switch into you. Wow, you got speed? Oh, okay. That could work. Perhaps go Zip Striker. Volt switch into Crocodile. Because the Zip Striker should outspeed this, right? Yeah. Switch to Crocodile. Kill with how much was Wild Charge or Volt Switch? Does like 70 minimum. And you can just kill with Foul Play. Okay. Because it should Stone Edge and outspeed, but then it doesn't matter if you. Okay. And then Terracosta. We are probably bringing you
You for light or
potentially.
dark mode depends on the app, I guess. I mean, I'm fine with light mode here, but I like Discord, for example. I like dark mode, and I don't know if Twitch has light mode, but I know that one's dark for me.
Oh no, Luvani does not work here. Shit. Okay.
Like some sites feel dark mode, some sites feel light mode, if that makes
Are you
sense.
supposed to have a sauce buck here?
Yes.
Am I missing it? Why am I missing sauce buck specifically?
Okay.
What am I missing?
Why are you missing sauce books? Oh my god, it didn't import correctly because you have to remove the autumn from its name, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Let me just. Can I find it this way? Cool. Yay! Thank you for the heads up. Okay. Looks like you're putting in nuclear launch codes. I mean, obviously, I'm putting in nuclear launch codes. No, wait, that wouldn't. What's the right call for this? Okay, Caracosta goes. Thunderbolt. Two.
Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I'm switching over here just to grab something.
Okay, let me make a quick note of what I have on this team. Crocodile, Crystal.
Copy. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Wait, actually, we're gonna be at full health on you. No, it's damage goes. Okay. Yeah. And I don't want to take too much damage on you. Okay. Crit could be permanent. So then, can I actually just treat this completely as 1v1? So you. Eek. Okay. Don't like that. And everybody else is gonna be kind of hurt. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh wait, immediately goes into the thing that will not take that out. Okay. Scholar, let's just say. Wait, can Excadrill 1v1 this okay? Oh, no, let's do Exca. Okay, I get a feeling I may have you get Excadrill. Although I'll come back to it. You're planning on starting on black and white 2 Nuzlocke soon using a tracker and the damage calculators in a Google Doc. So yeah, hey, you do what works for you. Not until I get that. And then what do we have for you? Why am I even checking that? Too risky. I don't think you're particularly... No, you're not very good for the next fight. No. Damn. Nope. Too risky. Consider this. You just don't work. No, that's too risky. And it outspeeds. Whoa. Oh, wait. Still thinking about switch or set mode, though. Yeah, I totally get that. It's kind of a scary decision. Oh, that's what I'm missing here. Was it shift gear? No, what's the cling clang move? Not kink clang. Ah, okay. Year grind. Okay. Would that work? Let's hit an act that could work. How much do we take though? We're gonna take too much against Caracosta for this to be safe, I think. Well, let me see. Why am I doing? I can just click here. No, we're gonna be at like 0 HP. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, wait, check. This doesn't work. I think. Semi-seer helpful at all in the next fight? Possibly. Okay, I'm gonna just say semi-seer for the moment. We need to just get somewhere. Semi-seer, Nilux. Okay, then we move to Getsis. So he leads Grigus, which we have the Crocodile lead into. I'm worried about Toxic though. Whether there were 7 Pokemon there because in black he has Rush, or in white he has Reshiram, and in black he has Zekrom. So there's 2 different Pokemon he could potentially have. So that's why there were 2 there. You said this could learn right? Shit. Okay. Bridget?
Yes?
You said that Excadrill could get Sunny Day. I think that's a later gen. I don't think it gets it in Gen 5.
Wait, what do you mean? It said,
Also,
where is it? Okay, where'd it go? Shit, it is a later gen. There's fucking dashes, not check marks. That's mean. What does dash even mean?
okay, let me see if I can come up with my original plan here. What would I be switching though? Okay, we're gonna have to go back to this for a second. As I pull up with the not gets this N. As I pull up with the dumbest fucking thing ever. Okay. Can you appropriately 1v1 anything here? Of course not. Oh, there's that small chance of crit kill. How many EVs would I need to not get crit killed? 40. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Of course, we're going to SPDF. Okay, hang on. 1 sec. I'm pulling up the sunny day.
Okay. Wait.
Okay. Just gotta scroll all the way down to Gen 5. Let's see. Oh, you learn it. Let's say we lead you onto. We don't really need it for this fight. Are we switching to you? You might just try to go toxic. You can't rely. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to rewind a Twitch stream or like go back in one while it's live. That would be nice, especially for like clipping and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. This is gonna be so specific. Okay. Play of Gigas. So if we foul flake off of Gigas, switch Semi-Seer. Sunny day. And then we switch Fanny. Swords. Dance. Shadow. Claw. This then should bait in Crooked die? Or not Crooked. It should bait in Hydreigon 100% of the time, right? Because Fire Blast does more than Acrobatics. There's nothing else that's quite super effective. Should always be that. Okay. And then it. Wait, actually. No, it doesn't kill. Okay. And then it +2 that always kills. And X. Okay, so that's 2. And then presumably Electros comes in. Once that, so then the Electros 1v1 is probably okay. Probably should be safe on you. That baits in. Presumably baits in Seismitoad. Toad, go. This always kills. Then this baits in. Oh, I guess it could be either or. Let's say Bouffalon. You're gonna be pretty, or you're gonna be at full health actually. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, if we give it 10 EVs, or it has a decent thing that should kill even with held item. B sharp, go X, go kill.
I think I'm probably just gonna stop streaming for now, if that's okay.
I mean, I'm basically done with the plan. If you wanna
Oh,
hear it, give me like just a couple moments.
okay.
Okay, wait. Uh, hang. And then if it's at -2, oh wait, no, that's kind of risk. No, that's fine. It puts you at risk, but I do like Nuzlocke trackers. Yeah, keep this in the background. See if. Good luck. Hopefully it is. Nah. It's, oh, then it's probably random. Oh. Wait, do you just 1v1 this?
Whoa, best viewers. That's crazy. Anyway, goodbye.
This. You with just any of these should win. Actually, wait. Go. If you're -1, and then we pivot you. I mean, we have to take a maximum of 21%. Okay. Okay. This might need just some fiddling slightly, but I do have a general plan. Just out of curiosity, what team were you planning on bringing? I'm curious how similar this is.
All right. Well, it's not perfect because I still have Pokemon I don't have answers for. I was thinking, all right.
Wait,
Let's just. I'm gonna name a Pokemon, and I want you to say yes or no if you have it or not.
Okay. Well, I just realized a very stupid flaw with my plan. I have 7 Pokemon.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, but go with your thing, and I can probably make it work.
Okay. Crocodile.
Okay.
Archeo. No, yes or no?
Yes.
Archeops.
No.
Excadrill.
Yes.
Sawsbuck.
No.
Simisear.
Yes.
Samurott.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I think
Is
one of these
Lavani on
Pokemon...
your team?
Yes.
For what?
For Hydreigon.
Bitch, I died of Fire Blast in one hit. What are you talking about?
Okay, hang on. Give me 1 sec. I do want to see if I can calc away out of this Archeops, because I have a Zubstrika that was specifically for this, but really does not achieve enough that it's the one that I can easily switch out, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So if my plan, let me see, who's gonna be taking damage in this fight? I think you are gonna. Yeah, you shouldn't take any damage. Oh no, you take damage. You're at 75%. Okay. You should not have any damage, but we risk crit. You don't risk any crits, but you're gonna be at 70%. I don't know why I'd even check that. Yeah, there's no way that works. You 1v1 this. Is there an alternate for this? No. I mean, I have you. That we'd have to pick it with damage. Who are you 1v1ing in this fight? Zoroark. Yeah, you take too much damage. I would assume. Yeah, no, definitely. Okay. Shit. Okay. Oh god, yeah, I have to keep in mind. Any like multi-hit move? Real quick. Just this, not other one. Wait. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Oh wow, never mind. That does nothing. Okay. Well, my genius plan has failed me horrendously. There's gonna have to be because I currently do not have an answer for the Archeops, which is a huge problem. So I can tell you what my Levani plan was if you want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. So we lead a Cophagrigus, we foul play to do damage to it. We switch.
We lead with Cophagrigus.
Crocodile into Cophagrigus. We do foul play because it never crit kills.
Babe, Focus Blast kills on Hydreigon.
No, Crocodile into Cophagrigus, the lead.
Okay.
We foul play it because crit never kills.
Okay.
We switch Simisear, who sets up Sun.
Alright, hold on. Let me write this down.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Foul play, switch to Simisear, set up Sun.
Okay.
Okay, because it's gonna probably use Shadow Ball, which
okay, no, so this Cophagrigus loves clicking Toxic and Protect, okay? First turn, it's probably actually gonna just click Protect. Second turn, we foul play it, it Toxics Crocodile, but that shouldn't matter in the long term of the fight because of the way 1v1s are. I'm pretty sure I'd have to calculate. It's a little late, but it's not too bad. We then pivot to Simisear on. Yeah, okay. Then it'll probably because it's this. It's most likely to Shadow Ball. If it doesn't crit with Shadow Ball, it still cannot kill the next turn. Therefore, it's probably going to click Toxic or Protect. Right. And if we have a berry on Simisear, because I don't believe we need the berry for a Petra Berry, it's probably just going to want to click Toxic again, which gives us a free switch into Levani, who also probably has a Petra Berry. We Swords Dance, and then we Shadow Claw kill, because it'll be low enough.
Swords Dance raises it by 1 or 2 stages?
2 stages.
Okay. Hold on.
So now we have
Sorry, so Simisear set to Sunny Day, then switch to Levani to Swords Dance, then Shadow Claw.
Right, which then baits in Hydreigon for Fire Blast.
Okay.
And now we outspeed and are able to one-shot.
What do you mean we're able to outspeed? Babe, it's Swords Dance, so you just raise attack.
But the sun's up and we have Chlorophyll.
Right. I forgot to set up the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep in Levani to Oko with outspeed with Exizor. Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'm pretty confident it should go Hydreigon because that's the highest damaging move. Because Acrobatics and Flamethrower are lower base power on Electros.
Okay, but then my question is, because I'm assuming I would be getting rid of Sawsbuck for Levani.
Yeah.
Who's my solution to Caracosta?
Okay, so in my case, but this is starting to cause problems here because of then Archeops, I had Kling Clang 1v1 in Caracosta.
I am not doing that.
What? Wait, why? What?
Okay, well then who would I replace on my team with Kling Clang?
What was your team again?
Crocodile, Archeops, Excadrill, Sawsbuck, which is getting replaced with Levani, Simisear, and Samurott.
Does Samurott do anything?
Samurott is my answer into Archeops.
Okay, yeah. So okay. So this is the one problem is the Archeops now, because initially I had put in a Zebstrika to do pre-damage to it, but I can't have a 7th Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. How about we stop for a second because it's getting late and we try this again tomorrow next time?
Yeah, I think I'm like super close. I think we're super close.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to find a consistent answer in Archeops. Because let me write down what your team was, just so I have it. You said Crocodile, Archeops, Samurott, Simisear, Excadrill.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, it's literally in chat. It's in chat.
Oh.
It's up there with right under my plan.
Ah, yes. You put stuff into your thing.
Yes.
Very smart. Okay. Yeah. No, I gotta tweak some stuff, but I think we can make something happen here. We're on the right track, and I think we have a lot of similar stuff in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You want to wrap up here though?
Yeah, probably.
Is the brain starting to hurt?
A little bit, yeah, I won't lie.
Can't blame you. Which, I'm saying that even though I'm immediately probably going to keep working at this when the stream ends. But then again, I haven't been doing it anywhere near as long as you, so. Okay. Well, yeah, that's going to wrap things up here for tonight's stream. I'll be, I don't know, you might too, be streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
Bye.